was wearing the same thing all day. You could have seen me any time.
It was you. Come on, don't deny it.
All right, firstly, it's none of your business where I was. And secondly, if you saw me, what were you doing out and about, eh? Did you attack him?
Of course not.
I won't blame you if you did.
You know, you can't wriggle out of this.
Look, I know it wasn't me, okay? So let's think about this. Who does that leave? Yeah, the jealous wife that's just found out her husband's been sleeping around.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
I don't. I just know it wasn't me.
Or what? Like it wasn't you that killed Rick?
You don't want to go there.
You know you're not going to get away with this.
And where'd you get that line from, Sarah? Scooby-Doo.
Well, that's me stuffed, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm Kevin.
Kevin, how'd you work that out? He's still got his house.
Well, maybe, but he still had to sell the garage and the furniture shop.
Yeah, right. He'd have come to some deal with his sister behind everyone's back.
You don't know what you're talking about, you scrawny little toe rag.
Please, we're reduced to arguing amongst ourselves and the battle's over before it's begun.
Anyway, you were happy enough to take the money for your house.
Well, yes, because of the underground grotto feature that it's got, thanks to all his doing.
Where do you think you're going?
To try and smooth things over.
Oh, no, you don't. You've got some explaining to do. I don't do plan Bs.
What are you doing here?
Please tell me you're not drunk.
Always thinking the worst, eh?
Peter, you don't look well.
Really don't. That's funny, that. Mind you, it's been one hell of a week, one way or another, hasn't it?
Do you know the police wouldn't have even thought of my dad if you hadn't slept with Adam? This is all your fault.
Simon, I'm trying to help.
Your help I could do without.
Get lost.
If you need anything.
Just go.
Oh, Peter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Even if it is a reduced number of properties, I still have a list of planning and legal objections.
Come on, Roy, we're fighting a losing battle here.
Yeah, I mean, pound to a penny, Ray's going to have half the council in his back pocket. I mean, these developer types, they always have, aren't they?
It's a somewhat sweeping statement.
I'm in a sweeping statement kind of mood, Roy.
Look, it's not over yet.
You'll be made up, won't you? Little factory safe and sound.
Well, he was never going to get it anyway. Burn the place down myself before he gets his hands on it.
That effectively will be playing right into his hands, surely. He wants to bulldoze the property himself.
No, it's just a figure of speech, Roy. I'm on your side, is what I'm saying.
Go windows.
I didn't have time to fill you in.
This project requires all the properties. You know that.
Hey, if I was you, I'd get back to selling your cappuccinos at the bistro. Because I'm telling you, you ain't getting that factory for any price.
I know it won't be the same, but this way we can keep the residents on side and still make a profit. We can reapply for planning permission.
No, we haven't got time. The planning application's already cost me a fortune. I'm not spending that all over again.
Yes, there will be some extra fees, but...
Just shut up, will you? And from now on, I make all the decisions, right?
I mean, this kid, Will, he's 14. It's a difficult age when you come into terms with stuff.
I remember.
I want to tell him so bad what to do. I don't want to scare him off either.
Well, in my experience, people hear what they want.
I wonder if I'm just wasting my time, or is.
Well, at least you're a friendly voice, even if you are at the other end of a phone.
It's not enough.
Just looking at your website, it says they're looking for volunteers.
Why? You interested?
Well, I've been in a fair few sticky situations.
I'll bet you have.
Behave. And anyway, it might not be the worst idea for me to chuck something decent into the universe. Karma being what it is. And maybe an urbane, sophisticated gay man would be a welcome addition to the team.
Oh, what? As opposed to an oik like me?
You said it.
Oh, you cheeky gap.
What's going on here? I think I've just been recruited.
I wish you'd wake up, my sweetheart. You used to take the mick out of me for calling you that. You said It made me sound like an old lady. I tried baby cakes. My darling. He said that made me sound like Joan Collins and Sweet Cheeks. And he said that made me sound like Hannibal Lecter. Oh, Adam. I'll just call you Adam, I promise. Please, just wake up. I'll even let you call me Sarah, and you know I hate that.
I'm interrupted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about earlier, accusing you. When are the doctors going to wake him up?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for the nurse to let me know. Do you know how it feels to be blamed for hurting someone that you love so much?
I know an awful lot more about blaming myself.
Well, I've had Gary accusing me as well, so maybe I just give something off.
Just old resentments coming out, I'm sure. Can't be much of a picnic for Peter or Carla at the moment, either. Who could hate him enough to do this to him?
While the state councillor remains confident that the diplomatic solution can be reached.
Oh, sorry.
I was watching the news. Must have dropped off.
Made you a tuna sandwich. So, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sure you've got better things to do than watch me eat a sandwich. Hey?
Well, I did say I'd go and check on my mum in a bit.
Oh, mate. If you're not looking after me, you're looking after her.
I don't mind.
It's no life, you know, for a strapping sixth former. You should be down the wreck smoking fags, messing about outside the chippy with your mates.
I'm a bit past all that.
Yeah, I suppose you are.
I couldn't handle losing you as well as Oliver. I hate Carla for what she's done to you. I could kill her.
Hey, well, you start talking like that, otherwise the coppers will be after you instead of me. Okay?
I'm gonna go and check on my mum. See if she needs any shopping doing. Call me if you need me, yeah?
Don't be telling her about all my dramas. She's got enough to deal with, I mean it. Okay?
Yeah.
This was a real favourite.
Oh, you like your board games then?
Yeah. Well, we didn't have a video recorder and computer games were for nerds. Me and my mates were obsessed with them. Summer holidays, we used to have Monopoly marathons that went on for days.
Did you dress up as your favourite Cluedo characters too?
Yeah. I was always flaming Professor Plum. My dad made me a little tash and made me wear his maroon cardie.
Why don't we have a game now?
What, battling tops?
Yeah, why not?
It's not your kind of thing. It's not exactly a game of skill. You just got to get them spinning and bash them into each other. What's up, Mum?
Oh, it's just everything I've missed.
Well, we're making up for it now, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm getting a picture of what you must have been like as a lad. So how old were you when you got this? 7?
15. I was a late developer. Oh, look at that. That's a blast from the past.
What is it?
It's an invoice book from my old window cleaning business.
Really?
Yeah. Right little gold mine that was. Craig and Faye used to help out, and Sophie, Sally's youngest. Should have seen how keen they were.
Sounds like a proper family business.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Why did you ever give it up?
Oh, life just takes over, doesn't it?
You sure you don't want one?
What's happening?
Who's a naughty boy then?
Oh, lighten up, will you? Look, I may not remember much, but I do remember what it was like being your age. So come on, what were you stashing? Whiskey, vodka? Listen, when I was your age, if I grew up in a pub, my liver would be worse off than your dad's.
You're not going to tell her, you?
Of course I won't. I'm not a grass. Look, sorry, was it insensitive what I just said about your dad's liver?
Yeah. Takes some getting used to how you say it straight these days.
Yeah, David said the same thing. Look, about what I said about your dad hurting Adam...
Oh, forget about it.
Yeah, suppose you've got better things to think about than me and my big gob, eh? So come on, who do you think did it? You know, brained Adam.
I don't know.
Oh, come on, have a guess. I love them Agatha what's-her-name books. Roy got me a load from the charity shop when I was recovering.
Look, all I know is that if Carla hadn't slept with Adam, then my dad wouldn't be drinking again. It's her fault, all of this.
Yeah, I knew a few like her growing up on the estate. All fur coat and no knickers, my mum used to say. Look, my advice is, if this is all down to her, then don't let her get away with it.
Yes, Dad, of course. It was when they were bringing him out of sedation he had a fit. No, he's not. They've given him muscle relaxants, so he's back under sedation again for now. Yeah, Sarah and I are here with him if there's any change. Yeah, of course I will. Bye.
I can't take much more of this. If he dies...
He's not going to die. I know what death looks like, right? I know what it feels like when it's creeping up on you. What it smells like. He's not going to die. He's strong.
He's stupid.
Yeah, that too. But if he does take a turn for the worse, I've already lost too many people, Sarah. I can't lose him too. He's about the only person in my life who actually gets me.
Like you said, he's strong.
Well, I swear to you, whoever did this, I will track them down and I will make them suffer.
Oh, no! Oh. What's going on?
Thrashing my mum at that, that's what's going on.
Oh, I let him win the first 3 rounds.
You really didn't.
I really did. It's all in the wrist action. Tim.
Yeah.
That's the second time today you've called me Mum.
Is it? Oh, I didn't realise. I guess it feels a bit more natural, what with us getting closer and that.
Yeah, and I really want to have that with you. You know, to be your mum properly. But you've had a massive shock with everything that's happened.
It's just a word.
No, it's more than that. And I'm just saying, let's go slowly, eh? And maybe it's a bit soon for me to be moving in here as well.
Really?
I want to get this right, Tim. You know that I'll always be here for you. But we've got all the time in the world now. We don't need to rush into anything, eh?
OK.
Have you had almond coconut milk?
Oh, that'll be me. I thought there was more in the fridge. Look, why don't I make the tea and you have a bash at beating your dad, eh?
You right, love? You worried about your job?
Yeah, I need to work.
Well, it's funny you should say that, because me and your grandma were just saying, why would you want to work for some streak of nothing like Ray when you can work for yourself? So how do you feel about Metcalfe and Daughters? Transparent wall maintenance officers.
What?
Window cleaners.
Yeah, me and you back together again. Obviously, I'll be the managing director, and your gran can take care of admin and marketing.
Yo, pushing leaflets through doors.
Yeah, it could be a real family business. I've been in touch with some of my old customers, and they're all biting my hand off because they're sick of cleaning their houses since COVID.
Oh, go on, Faye. Say yes. It could be fun.
I might as well. I've got nothing else to do.
Yay, that's the spirit.
What's that smell?
Rhubarb crumble. I wanted to surprise you.
Well, if that's meant to be rhubarb crumble, you have done.
Did you like my cooking before?
No one could warm up chicken nuggets like you, come on.
How was the meeting?
Complete waste of time. What about you? How was your day, apart from Crumblegate?
Well, I went for a walk to get my steps up and saw Simon.
Weirdfriendship.com.
Oh, I don't know, he's all right. Hey, he was fuming about, what's her name?
Leanne.
No.
Toya.
No, black hair, good looking, thinks a lot of herself.
Kim Kardashian.
Karen?
Carpenter.
Carla.
Carla. Got there in the end.
Yeah, he reckons if she hadn't given Adam one, then his dad wouldn't have fallen off the wagon.
What'd you say?
What do you think? Give her hell?
Mm.
Si, can I get you anything?
And why would I want anything off you?
Look, I know you've had a really tough time with Oliver and everything.
Don't you dare say his name.
If you're trying to make me feel awful about what I've done, then go on, just trot out every insult under the sun if it'll make you feel better.
Yeah, it will.
Okay, well, it won't be anything I've not called myself. Go ahead.
Can I just remind you that this is a cafe? It's not a boxing ring or a therapist's studio. People come in here for peace and quiet.
Well, you might want to rethink your marketing strategy.
I am asking you politely.
Oh, mind your own business. This has got naught to do with you.
Hey, that's over the line, way over the line.
Bear in mind that you're a young man now, Simon, and it would benefit you to act your age. However angry you are, converse maturely, rather than throwing insults like a child throwing a tantrum.
If you hadn't gone after Adam, then none of this would have happened.
Okay, so Adam's the good guy in all of this, and I'm just the bad girl who should have known better. Listen, Si, what Adam and I did was awful, and I regret it bitterly.
What about my dad, eh? He's drinking again. He could kill himself, and Adam could die, and my dad could die, and my mum, she's...
Si, I want to help you. You and me, we go back a long way.
It's a bit too late to play that card. After what you and Adam did, it's the least you both deserve.
Thanks for helping with the application.
Oh, don't thank me. I'll get brownie points myself. Now, they're desperate for volunteers, especially the night shift.
Got too much time on my hands. I'm kicking my heels most of the time, to be honest.
So, this is the new Todd, is it? Giving something back, making up for past misdeeds.
I haven't got that much time.
If you'd have said 3 months ago that you'd be back here and volunteering.
Life full of surprises, eh?
Tell me about it.
Remind Summer about the cinema, yeah?
Oh, it'll depend how much homework she's got, but yeah, it should be okay.
So he's bad cop now, is he?
Goodbye, Todd.
See ya.
So, you and Todd. Cozy.
Oh, leave it out. I'm supposed to be the jealous one.
You don't know him.
Isn't it you that says everyone deserves a second chance?
Second, yeah. 22nd, not so much. Fool me once, shame on you.
It's a bit cynical, Vicar. I thought the good book was about sinner repent and all that.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm being a bit of a cynical old bag.
There's no maybe about it.
Even rowed the night before we got married. And it was about Bethany or Gary, I can't even remember now. And if that doesn't prove to you what a waste of time fighting is, I don't know what does. Do you remember that time that I went off at you like full on hairdryer? And I was determined to prove you wrong. And you just looked at me and you said, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And I said both. You just smiled at me and shrugged your shoulders. Adam, I want to be happy. I should never have let Gary and Rick come between us, and it's my fault. But to be happy, I need to put things right.
Come in, why don't you?
I'm here to see my brother.
Well, you wouldn't get past the doormat if it was up to me.
Kev, the backstabber's here.
Come to tell us about this new fantastic development, have you?
I want to help you, Kev.
Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go and pick Jack up from football.
Please, just listen.
Abby's told me what went on at the meeting. Big fat nothing.
I wanted to talk to you, but Ray was there. I'm going to try and get your buildings back.
Oh, yeah, and how are you gonna do that?
You just raised lapdog, you can't do out.
I'm not his lapdog, I'm his business partner. And I think I know him a lot better than you do.
Oh, look at you.
I know how to deal with him.
Just say what you gotta say.
A lot of stuff with this development is still up in the air. But if you want, I can get your garage back for you. At least try. I know how much it meant to you.
You knew how much it meant to me before, so if it's all the same with you, I won't hold my breath.
See ya. Really, really wouldn't want to be ya.
I won't stop till I put this right, Kev. I promise.
Going for Jack.
Crime Stoppers, hello?
Oh, yeah, hi. I've got some information I'd like to give anonymously, please.
Okay.
I know where a body is buried. And I know who put it there.
Could this be the most memorable Christmas ever for some of your Towie faves? Find out in The Only Way is Essexmas on ITVB next. Coming up here on ITV, nothing says the holiday season like a chef, waiter and an Italian elf. New Gordon, Gino and Fred desperately seeking Santa is next.